Central to the leadership is also program and practice that not only satisfies human need, but transform the people in the process. This calls for an attention to education. The leaders just can't be sharp. The people must be sharp. No. The leadership can't just know. The people must know. In fact, the ancient Egyptians put so much emphasis on knowledge, they called human beings knowing beings, rekid, those who know. Now, I've always said this. Just think about that. To call a person rekid is not only to indicate how important knowledge is to understanding ourselves, it is also to point to how important knowledge is in realizing our most expansive self. If you don't have knowledge, black people, all kinds of things happen. First of all, you're most likely going to be afraid of the world and afraid of the oppressor when you don't even have no reason to be. The next thing you're going to do is make a lot of mistakes you don't need to make. And if you knew, you wouldn't make those mistakes. Another thing is, you'll be vulnerable to the white man's interpretation of who you are now and who you are in history. That means he's going to undermine your identity, therefore your purpose and your direction.
That's right.
If he has a monopoly on who you are and can actually impose his definition of what it means to be African in the world, the best you can do is buck dance and hope that you can get a little money while you're doing it. And pray that you can be useful long enough where you can live comfortably in your old deformed life. I know that sounds rough, but I mean, what else could I say? You know what I mean? See, we have to watch letting the European deform us, mentally deform us, culturally deform us, where we dance to our own degradation, sing songs to humiliate our mothers and fathers, our sisters and our brothers, and again dance to our own degradation. That's rough, ain't it? And again, as I tell my classes, I don't blame black people totally for this. You know who I blame for it.
That's right.
One of the things I mentioned, and I studied the Messenger a long time. One of the things that always sticks in my mind is a speech he made in Phoenix, Arizona in the 60s. And he said the white man is guilty of everything we are except righteous.
Now.
If the white man is too hard for y'all because it looks like a biological interpretation, let's say the system he set up. You can have that if you want. We're looking for new ways. This system of oppression is guilty for everything you are, except strong and righteous and beautiful. All the good you have, you've carved it out of the hard rock of the reality that he has dropped on you. He dropped a rock on you. You know what Malcolm said? You didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on you. We're not just between a rock and a hard place. A rock has landed on us.